So you want to start a YouTube channel, one where you can share what you know, what you've been through, or what you're figuring out. But every time you think about it, you wonder, who's going to trust what I have to say? Nobody even knows who I am. For over a year, we struggled with this. It was one of the most stubborn beliefs that kept such a tight hold on us.
But we found our way through it. And we feel that you can too.
Mm-hmm.
And today we'll show you how we did it. Hello, my name is Brian.
And I'm Kay.
And if you're just joining us, welcome to the third video in our series, Goodbye Hesitation, Hello Creation, where we share the real mindset challenges that kept us from starting this channel and how we finally worked through them.
Yeah. Now, in our first video, we talked about how you don't need to be an expert to start, that you can share your journey and your perspective even while you're still figuring things out. Then, in our second video, we talked about how done beats perfect. The idea that waiting until everything feels right will keep you from ever starting at all.
Yes, even after we accepted that we didn't need to feel ready, there was still this one worry we just couldn't shake.
Yeah.
And that was, will anyone listen to what we have to say?
Now, here's something we'd like for you to think about. How long have you spent worrying if people will trust what you have to offer?
Here's the damage that's actually causing you.
Well, and it caused us too.
That's true. That's true. Every month that you spend questioning whether anyone will take you seriously, that's a month that you're not building an audience who trusts you, and a month of people who need to hear exactly what you have to say, but they don't get the opportunity.
Yeah, and those viewers, they're out there right now. They're searching for someone whose journey speaks to where they are or soon want to be.
Yeah.
And while you're waiting around to feel credible, they're continuing to search, and they can't find you.
Where are you?
We came to YouTube with a desire to help creators like you develop a personal brand, one that generates real income from your knowledge, your experience, and your perspectives. In the past, we used our marketing skills to help e-commerce brands attract attention and grow. We knew we could help creators grow their brands by using their channel to develop a steady stream of clients.
Right.
We just had trouble convincing ourselves that anybody would believe us.
We felt that for viewers to trust us, they would be looking to see if we had grown a successful channel. And we hadn't, at least not yet.
Yeah, but we knew we had something worth sharing.
Yeah.
We just couldn't figure out how to share it. We knew we couldn't build an audience without starting, but we felt we couldn't start without proving ourselves first.
Yeah.
We couldn't earn credibility without creating valuable content, but we couldn't create that content without at least feeling somewhat credible.
Yeah, it was like one of those catch-22 scenarios.
Yeah.
I mean, we kept watching videos and studying content, telling ourselves there had to be a way. If we kept searching, we'd find the answer that would finally make us feel ready to start.
We went round and round on this, month after month, wrestling with these doubts.
But staying in that cycle of watching and waiting for the answer, it wasn't getting us anywhere.
No, you're right.
We realized there was only one solution. And that solution was that we had to begin, because that's when credibility starts to build.
Yeah, we had been thinking about trust and credibility as something you earn before you begin, like a credential that you flash at the start of every video, proof that you were worth listening to. But that's not actually how trust works.
No, just think about those creators that you trust the most. Did you trust them before you watched their first video?
No.
Or even their second? Or did that trust build over time? Video by video, lesson by lesson, moment by moment of them delivering content that actually helped you.
Because trust isn't something your audience simply gives you. Even when you have excellent credentials, most viewers are looking for someone who genuinely understands where they are.
Good point.
Yeah, someone whose perspective, ideas, and strategies resonate with them. And that's something that you can offer from day one.
Day one. And we discovered this ourselves.
Yeah.
Like the first time we scripted a video, we learned something about scripting.
Yeah.
The first time we edited a video, we learned something about editing.
That was a trip.
Yes. And you see how each step gives us something real to share, something earned through actual experience. And we realize that credibility isn't waiting for us at the starting line. It's waiting for us on the other side of actually doing the work.
Yeah, and the same is true for you. Here on YouTube, you don't accumulate credibility in private and then reveal it to the world. You build it in public, in front of an audience, as scary as that can be.
Yeah.
Through the work, through the consistency, through the willingness to share what you've learned or are learning, even if you're not an authority on it.
Yeah, if you're like us and you're waiting for someone to tell you it's okay to start before you feel ready, well, here we are. That's exactly what we're saying. And it's the very reason that we finally started this channel.
Thank goodness. It took us forever. So the person who is one step behind you right now doesn't need your most polished, proven, expert self. They need your honest, present, still figuring it out self.
That's right. And that's a good point, because that version of you is exactly where they're trying to get to.
Yeah. And your journey is valuable. Your perspective matters. And that's where your channel can thrive, in your most useful truth about where you are right now.
Yep. Right this moment. Every creator that we studied, they all told us the same thing. That first video doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be authentically you.
So think about one thing you know, one thing you've learned, or one thing that you're navigating right now, and let that be your first video and build from there.
That's a good point. I mean, that's a real good little, tidbit there.
Yeah.
And if any of this is resonating with you, we'd love to hear about it in the comments. And if you're finding this info helpful, a like goes a long way for us as a new channel. I'm just saying.
Now, we know putting yourself out there before you feel ready is very uncomfortable.
And scary.
Yeah, especially when you're still not sure if anyone will believe you have something worth sharing.
That's true. But let's put that in perspective for a moment. Think about what shifts when you post your first few videos. You start to build a channel with an audience that's beginning to know, like, and trust you. And that's pretty powerful.
Very.
And, it can only happen when you put yourself out there time after time.
Yeah, and that's how every creator you admire, that's how they built their audience. Not by proving themselves before they began, but by showing their audience that they were worth coming back to, one video at a time.
Yeah.
And that decision to begin is yours right now, today.
So if you still feel like something is blocking you that you can't quite name, Kay and I put together a simple conversational guide that walks you through identifying and reframing the beliefs that are probably keeping you stuck.
Yeah, don't let them keep you stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guide is going to prompt you to explore your thoughts, which can be helpful to process, what's really going on in your mind.
It was for us.
Yeah, this can really make a big difference. I mean, a real difference. If that's something you're interested in, we've added a link to this free guide in the description below, so check it out.
Yeah. So here's what we want you to leave with today. Trust isn't something your audience gives you before you begin. It's something you build with every video that you make. So make the first one, then the next one, and then the one after that. And watch as your audience not only grows, but believes in you and appreciates that you've shared your lessons and points of view.
That's how this works. I mean, honestly, that's how it's always worked.
Yeah, and you're more ready to begin than you've been telling yourself.
That's really true, I think. So we hope that this has been helpful to you, but we still have more in store for you. In our next video in the series, we're going to talk about a single word that quietly stopped us.
A single word.
Just one.
One word.
And that single word, we believe, stops countless others from starting their channel also.
Yeah, it does.
So we're going to put a link below, and we'll see you in that next video.
Yeah. Until then, keep moving forward in your journey, okay? Bye for now.